So what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay. So as I'm remarking and commenting on posts I see here and there and on Facebook about meat, and then I put yes, occasionally I eat a crab. Haven't had one long. Yes, I'm a vegetarian, but when I do my ayahuasca, I do eat some fish because if you drink every day, you cannot just live off a certain diet. Sabito. So let me guide you. So what I had. See, walnut, marijuana seed, chapar, call it gropesi, raisins and berries dried up. I have some Brazilian nuts, they call it. Cucumber I had. I have some cashew here. What more? Himalaya salt you cannot see. Vegetable oil you can also not see. And actually nothing else. This is the whole thing. See these things. Yeah. I'll tell you again, you love the taste of meat, but if I give you raw meat, you're not a tiger. You will not be able to eat it. And then if people kill in my forest the meat, rather they eat that meat. Don't worry about the balance. We're already out of balance. So don't you worry about a comment about this. So when they go to my forest, they kill the meat and they eat it. Don't worry, don't worry. It's okay. You're getting permits. You're getting permits for what? For what? Killing, what do you call this? You're getting permits for having guns because when you go and you hunt, you legalize the shit by calling it sports hunting. What the fuck, man? And then every time I see restaurants and people cooking and putting color and making decoration, all I see through that whole bullshit is the dead animal. And is that animal you season it and this. You're not a tiger or a jaguar. If I give you a wrong piece of chicken, I tell you kill it with your teeth and then eat it. Pluck it with your teeth and eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it. You will not. You do not love the meat. You love what you have been indoctrinated into. Your brain doesn't evolve like because of the meat. It stays in that state. So I want you to see how this ayahuasca eats. This ayahuasca eats like that, so my mind is always up and up. This ayahuasca eats like this, so then my spirit has a room to move. My body will not get tired. When I eat this at 12 o'clock in the night, I'll be working, preparing a room for tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And then I will be working till 3 o'clock. Then I'll come home and then I'll be doing some inner engineering again. Zabi talk. See, this will be my drink. Like Sadhguru said, do not drink your liquid, eat it. It came already packed. See, instead of having a plastic bottle, it has a natural peel. This I throw for my flowers and my plants outside. This is the power incorporated in my healing zone. See? See this? When you want to excel into the highest conscious state, you don't smoke marijuana anymore. You do not. This your low vibration, it will bring you in a higher one. But if you want to go higher than the vibration of the roof of this plant, know the character, know it. It's not good. This is very good. This is very good. Having your animal holding cards is very good. So now, because now the industry is so dependent on the meat, they are cutting off all of my forest. And 2/3 of all the soya and 2/3 of all these things do not go to human production, to human consumption, because you are not vegetarians. It goes to the animals. You're hurting this planet to keep your meat industry alive, and then you get mad at people going to my forest and killing off animals. Who is more worse? And then he puts it raw, like he killed 10. I think it was agoutis, no, or to wild swine. Pakira, I don't know anymore. Was this a comment that was put on a general selling site in this country, in Suriname, South America, where I'm from? 90% is Amazon jungle. Then he put it like he killed them and he put them and they were not even felt. I asked for the bones and the skin because the elements of the animal is always there in any part of the animal. If I take one tiny drop of the ocean, I have the whole ocean. If I make you tinier than the drop of this drop becomes the ocean for a much tinier vessel. Da 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 die. And then you will see all the microscopic lives, different kinds of whales and sharks and all these kinds of things, as above so below, as in the macro so in the micro is habitat. So now I'm reflecting on the picture of these 10 to 12 dead animals in the nature, healthy animals. This is the meat, not the chicken, not the dairy. You're eating hormones. When I have the older generation, the grandmothers and grandfathers, I tell them, look at your grandchild. Did you have breast when you were 10 and 11? No, you did not, because you didn't eat the hormone food starting from the 1950s and 60s, where the dairy grew so because so many people were indoctrinated in eating cow. You have a whole spectrum of animals, yet you eat only 4 or 5 or 6 of them, and the rest you have had pattern that you love. What the fuck is wrong with everybody on this planet? And then everybody is getting mad because I make comments, because my consciousness has more empty space. It's occupying not only my personal identities, that is so minim. Looking at small cycles, you become a small cycle. I will repeat this in my words. If you eat cow, you will eat cow. If you eat chicken, you will have a chicken brain. If you eat pig, you are a pig. So simple as that. This is the vibration of what you eat, is the vibration what you become. Look at my vibration. See it? Then people call me Hobia Krobia. I just laugh. People being so personal, identifying to so small things. A simple comment. And I kick their asses. A simple comment. Everybody comments back. How I play with them. How I play with all the things all my life. People are like toys also. You can easily put a comment and then you kick them as a football. Because that is what you do with the football, out of living knowledge. You kick it. Kick it whenever you please. And then if you make a human being through one comment, because they have no control of their tongue, look what comes out of them on a national, like on a social, how do you call this? Social platform as Facebook. Then they're like, how the fuck do you do that? But you are feeding your child low vibration food and you are putting with the rest of the people. And then as I am commenting and then I'm scrolling on my yours, I have different apparatuses doing different things, for I'm multifunctioning all of the time. So now this is happening, and then I'm scrolling and I've seen more meat. And then you see where these people are in the life. You see what they can and cannot. They're so discriminative to new information. Yes, they are. They think their intellect will carry them beyond this plane of reality, but it cannot. It's too limited. So I'm putting up things outside, and I'm actually boldly, because if you cannot control that little thing in your mouth, you have a weak mind, you have a weak tongue, you have a weak heart. All of you is weak, weak. All of you, what you are as a human being, is weak. And then you come and then you reference, yeah, I have a job, I have a wife, I have kids. Weakness for sweetness. So much weakness for sweetness. But there's no discipline. It's like left on your ass cheek, you see a label, and then if you look good, you see made in China. It's not durable. If you're made in China, you're not durable. I'm so sorry you're reflecting this wisdom upon this planet. A few of us will do it in the correct way. We will have the sadhana and then we will practice what we preach instead of not practicing and then preaching and preaching. It doesn't ground, doesn't make impact, doesn't impress. It's too minim. Do you understand this? This is food. This is not hurting the planet. The plants, they want us to pick them. They want us to eat them. Because you know, plants are much smarter than you. They incorporated us long ago. They are incorporated us long ago. We work for the plants. We have always been working for the plants, eating and shitting their seeds everywhere. We are just a tool. They need us for the oxygen. Isabi to, but only where our stupidity has brought us this far, and then you make remarks, relax, 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 relax. Come diet, come sit with Sharif. Let me turn into the maestro on ayahuasca in the night for you. Let me clean you up. Which is all I wish to do with any participants. Just clean the body, clean it, clean it, clean it. Whatever gives way, come, come. But for me, my task is clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it. As long as you come with the finances and you have disciplined the tongue, the mind, the intellect, the spirit into a certain dimension and certain stage of preparation where the utilities are in your body and this is what you need, and then you come sit on the vine of ayahuasca, the vine of death, and I will be there for you. Then I will have the ultimate truth, your body with just a little bit of ayahuasca, just a little bit. It will tell me your whole life story and different lifetimes. Let's see what is happening. So be mindful. Your body is the second person in the life. Your spirit is the first person in the life. And your mind, if you train it, it becomes outside of the body and it is mindful, meditative, knows its place, governs its realms.